Good morning. Today I am going to solve the third problem of depreciation. Let me explain the problem. Compute the depreciation allowable for assessment year 2020-21. So we are calculating for the previous year 1920. The written down value of assets as on 1st April 2019. There are two assets, machinery which carries 15% rate of depreciation, its written down value 6,50,000, and one motor truck and 30% rate of depreciation and its written down value rupees 2,40,000. Next, purchases during the year in this particular year in the year 2019-20. Machinery purchased on 1st August 2019, 1,20,000. So it was purchased in the month of August and cost 1,20,000. It was used for more than 180 days. And another machinery purchased on 1st December 2019 and cost was rupees 2 lakh. So there are two purchases of the same block which comes under machinery. And following assets were sold during the year. Machinery on 20th September 2019, 50,000, and truck on 1st February 2020, it was sold for rupees 2 lakh. SSC is entitled to additional depreciation on machinery. So this is about additional depreciation. Even if it is not given, we have to calculate the additional depreciation whenever there is a new purchases under the category of plant and machinery. So now in this problem, there are two block of assets. One is a machinery and another is a motor truck. So these two are comes under the same category called as a under plant and machinery. Main block is a plant and machinery, but you have to calculate the depreciation separately. Machinery one block and motor truck another block. So there are two blocks. One is a machinery, and under machinery there are two purchases in the previous year under the category of machinery. So these assets comes under the category of machinery, and under motor truck there is no purchases in the previous year. In the motor truck there was only one motor truck and which was sold in the previous year. Once if an asset was sold in the previous year, then it means it was not existed. After 1st February 2020, the motor truck was not with the SSC. It was sold in the previous year. So if any assets, like in case, especially in case of vehicles, and if there was only one asset, one vehicles, and if it was sold in the previous year, then there will not be any calculation of depreciation. So again, it is not calculation is not as per the accounts. So here one motor truck, SSC was the owner of one motor truck in the beginning of the previous year. Earlier he was the owner and its written down value in the beginning of the previous year 2,40,000, means it signifies that even in the previous year he was the owner of on motor truck, and on February 2020 he was sold it. The motor truck was sold and selling price was rupees 2 lakh, means after February he was not the owner of motor truck, means it was not existed with the particular SSC, so it was sold. So whenever these type of vehicles, whenever the SSC is the owner of a particular vehicles or particular any particular single asset, and if it was sold in the previous year, then thereafter you should not calculate the depreciation. So means why you should not calculate the depreciation, because it is not existed in the nature. So it is not with the SSC. So therefore you should not calculate the depreciation. So that is in case of a motor truck. So we will calculate it later. You come to know how it is applicable. First, we will calculate the depreciation for machinery. The 15% rate of depreciation. It's one block. Written down value as on 1st April of the previous year 6,50,000. This is the information given in the problem. Add purchases. There are two purchases. One is a purchase on 1st August 2019, 1,20,000, and another purchase on 1st December 2019, 2 lakh. Total purchases in the previous year 3,20,000. Next, written down value of the assets after purchase, it's a 9,70,000 after adding purchases to the written down value of previous year. So after purchase, written down value 9,70,000. Next sale, the 50,000. One machinery was sold in the previous year and its cost was rupees 50,000. Now the written down value before depreciation 9,20,000. This value is important for the calculation of depreciation. So depreciation to be calculated on the written down value, and the value which considered for the depreciation, for the calculation of depreciation, it should not be more than the written down value before depreciation. The value which you are considered for the calculation of depreciation, it should not cross the written down value before depreciation. In another way, the limit for the calculation of depreciation is 9,20,000. The limit value, the written down value or a limit for the calculation of depreciation is written down value before depreciation. The value which you are considering for the calculation of depreciation should not be more than written down value before depreciation. It is the ultimate value, and you should not consider the previous year values or the present purchases and sales. These are not required. Once if you got the written down value before depreciation, this value only to be taken into consideration. Other values are irrelevant. The date of sale or other concepts or old asset, new asset values or the sale values, these all not required. First you have to calculate written down value before depreciation, then you have to calculate depreciation on that particular value. So here written down value before depreciation 9,20,000. So less depreciation based on the written down value before depreciation. So normal depreciation and additional depreciation 1,23,000 as well as 44,000. You will get a normal depreciation 1,23,000 and additional depreciation 44,000, and total depreciation 1,67,000. This is our main calculation. Our calculation is calculation of depreciation. We have to find out the depreciation, not the value of asset after depreciation. Our purpose is calculation of depreciation. So normal depreciation as well as additional depreciation is applicable. Normal depreciation is applicable for all class of assets. There is no exemption. It is applicable for all class of assets, tangible as well as for intangible assets. Whereas additional depreciation is applicable only for plant and machinery, that too which purchased in the previous year. Additional depreciation is applicable to newly purchased plant and machinery. And if it was used for 180 days or more than 180 days, then 20% rate of additional depreciation. If it was used for less than 180 days, then 10% rate of depreciation. So I showed that calculation in the next slide. So this is a calculation of depreciation. First you have to calculate normal depreciation. Normal depreciation which is applicable for all class of assets or common for all class of assets from tangible to intangible assets. So first we have to calculate a depreciation on newly purchased asset. Why we have to calculate depreciation first on newly purchased asset? Because our value for depreciation should not be more than the written down value before depreciation. So in this case the written down value before depreciation was rupees 9,20,000. This is the written down value before depreciation. So while you are calculating the depreciation, the value which you are considered for the depreciation should not be more than written down value before depreciation. So therefore, first we have to calculate the depreciation on newly purchased asset. In that also, if there are more number of newly purchased asset, in that you have to purchase the asset which purchased, you have to calculate depreciation on the asset which was purchased in recently. So that is say in this case there are two purchases. One is purchased in the month of August and another is purchased in the month of December. So first you have to calculate depreciation on asset which was purchased recently, that is in the month of December. Why? At the end the value which you are considered for depreciation should not be more than written down value before depreciation. So purchases on 1st December 2019, its cost 2 lakh, and 15%, and it was purchased in the month of December 2019. From December to March, SEC used it for less than 180 days. From December to March, if you count the number of days, the use of assets was less than 180 days. So therefore you have to calculate half of rate of depreciation. 2 lakh, 15% is the rate of depreciation, half, because this asset that purchased on 1st December was used for less than 180 days. So therefore half of rate of depreciation. 15% into half, otherwise you can consider 7.5%. It says that whenever any asset used for less than 180 days, then you have to calculate half of rate of depreciation. So 15,000 on asset which was purchased in the month of December 2019. Next on the asset which was purchased in the month of August 2019. So it was used for more than 180 days. From August to March, the number of days used by the SEC the more than 180. So therefore you can calculate, or you can levy full depreciation, 1,20,000 into 15%. So there you will get 18,000. Why full depreciation? This asset was used in the previous year for more than 180 days. So whenever it was used for more than 180 days, then you have to calculate full depreciation. And if it was used for less than 180 days, then you have to calculate half of rate of depreciation. And that is only for the asset which was purchased in the previous year. So now the total value for the depreciation is 9,20,000. In that, for 2 lakh we have already calculated the depreciation, and for 1,20,000 is also we have calculated the depreciation. Then the remaining balance or remaining value for the depreciation is 6 lakh. So 9,20,000 is a value for the depreciation. In that, for 2 lakh and 1,20,000 we have already calculated the depreciation. Then the remaining value for the depreciation is 6 lakh. Then 6 lakh into 15%, 90,000. So 90,000 is the value of depreciation. So now we have not crossed the limit of written down value before depreciation. Written down value before depreciation 9,20,000. First 2 lakh, then 1,20,000, 3,20,000 plus 6 lakh, 9,20,000. Totally we have calculated the depreciation only for 9,20,000. So the whenever always the calculation of depreciation should not cross the value of written down value before depreciation. So this is the limit for the calculation of depreciation. So that's about normal depreciation, and which is applicable. Method of calculation is the same for all class of assets. Next, additional depreciation. The additional depreciation is applicable only for new plant and machinery purchased in the previous year. Additional depreciation is applicable for plant and machinery, and in that whenever there is a new purchases in the previous year, then you have to apply the additional depreciation, otherwise no additional depreciation. So in this case also there are two purchases in the previous year. This is a category of machinery, block of machinery, plant and machinery. So here there are two purchases in the previous year. So therefore you have to calculate additional depreciation. Normal depreciation plus you have to charge additional depreciation. Normal depreciation is a common, which is like for all other assets. With that you have to charge additional depreciation, that is first purchased on 1st December 2019. So if any assets used for less than 180 days, then 10% rate of depreciation. Additional rate of depreciation, there are two additional rate of depreciation. One is a 20% and another is a 10%. If it was used for 180 days or more than 180 days, then 20% additional rate of depreciation. If it was used for less than 180 days, then 10%, means half of 20%. Means half of rate of additional depreciation. So purchased on 1st December 2019, 2 lakh, and 10% is the value of is the rate of additional depreciation 20,000. 10% because used less than 180 days. So 20,000 is the value of depreciation. And for another asset which was purchased on 1st August 2019, 1,20,000 into 20%, 24,000. So it's a full rate of depreciation because it was used for more than 180 days. So total additional depreciation 44,000. Normal depreciation 1,23,000 and additional depreciation 44,000, and total depreciation is 1,67,000 for machinery. Again, the additional depreciation is applicable only for plant and machinery, and that too if there was a purchases in the previous year. If there was no purchases in the previous year, then additional depreciation is not applicable. And normal depreciation is applicable for all class of assets, starting from tangible to intangible assets. So next asset in the problem is motor truck is another block which carries 30%. See, if it is in the nature of 15%, then you have to calculate together with the plant and machinery. If it is carry same rate of depreciation. Otherwise, if plant and machinery is of 30%, then you have to calculate together motor truck and plant and machinery if it is of same rate of depreciation, because these motor truck or other motor vehicles, they are all comes under the block of plant and machinery. So motor truck 30%, written down value as on 1st April of the previous year 2,40,000. No purchases in the previous year. So written down value of the assets after purchase is 2,40,000. Then sales in the previous year 2 lakh. The written down value before depreciation is nil. Why written down value before depreciation is nil? Because there was no existence of asset. Asset was sold in the previous year. It was not with the SSC. Again, don't apply the concept of accounts. You may question that yes, SSC is the owner. SSC sold the asset in the month of February 2020. Till that we have to calculate the depreciation. See, that concept is not applicable here. And as we are not calculating as per the accounting concepts, we are calculating as per the Income Tax Act. Under Income Tax Act, if there was a one asset and if it was sold in the previous year at any date, then there should not be calculation of any depreciation. So therefore here written down value before depreciation nil, because motor truck was not existed. It was sold in the previous year. So therefore there is no calculation of depreciation. So it is depreciation is not applicable because asset was not existed in the previous year. It was sold in the previous year. The date of sale is not important. If it was with the SSC throughout the year, then you have to calculate the depreciation. So therefore the written down value before depreciation is a nil. So depreciation is not applicable for the motor truck because it was not with the SSC. So that is about in case of motor truck. Let me explain another problem. Problem 4. From the following, compute the allowable depreciation for assessment year 2020-21. For the present previous year is 1920, we have to calculate the depreciation. Written down value of plant and machinery on 1st April 2019, 18 lakh. The name of the asset is a plant and machinery. And plant and machinery purchased on 15th November 2019 for rupees 12 lakh. It's a new plant purchased in the previous year. So whenever there is a new plant purchased in the previous year, then additional depreciation is applicable, extra depreciation. Then sale of old plant in December 2019 for rupees 3 lakh. The rate of depreciation is 15%. Additional rate of depreciation is not given. So you should know that. So whenever there is a new purchases under the category of plant and machinery, then you have to calculate additional depreciation. So only one asset, that is a plant and machinery. So let me solve the problem. Only one block, that's a plant and machinery, 15% rate of depreciation. Written down value of the assets before as on 1st April of the previous year, 18 lakh. Then purchases in the month of November 2019, 15th November 2019, 12 lakh. And the written down value of the assets after purchase, 30 lakh. Then assets sold in the previous year was rupees 3 lakh. And written down value before depreciation is 27 lakh. This is the value which we have to consider for the calculation of depreciation. The limit for the charging of depreciation is 27 lakh, written down value before depreciation. So then less depreciation, the normal depreciation you are going to get 3,15,000 and the additional depreciation 1,20,000. The total depreciation rupees 4,35,000 is a total depreciation. So I showed it in the next slide. Here it is a calculation of depreciation. Normal depreciation which is like for all other assets. First you have to calculate an asset which was purchased in the previous year. There's only one purchases in the previous year. In the month of November 2019, the value of purchase new asset 12 lakh and rate of depreciation 15%, and it was used for less than 180 days from 15th November to 31st March. The number of days used the particular asset in the previous year was less than 180 days. So therefore you have to calculate half of rate of depreciation. 12 lakh into 15% is the rate of depreciation, half, because the asset was used for less than 180 days in the previous year. So it is 90,000 is a depreciation. And next on remaining balance, only one purchases. First you have to calculate depreciation on the purchases in the previous year, then you have to calculate on remaining value. The value for the depreciation is 27 lakh. In that, for 12 lakh we have already charged the depreciation, and remaining balance of our remaining value for the depreciation is 15 lakh. Total value for the depreciation is 27 lakh. The written down value before depreciation or value for the depreciation is 27 lakh. In that, for 12 lakh we have already charged the depreciation, and remaining value for depreciation is 15 lakh. 15 lakh into 15% is 2,20,000. For remaining balance, always full depreciation, because it's assumed as the value of previous asset. So 2,25,000 is the depreciation. So first on a normal new purchases, then on the remaining balance. So total normal depreciation is 3,15,000. Next comes additional depreciation. Why additional depreciation? Because this is the block of plant and machinery, and there was a purchases in the previous year. Additional depreciation because it comes under the category of plant and machinery, and there was a purchases in the previous year. So therefore you have to charge additional depreciation. Only one purchases, and that was made in the month of November 2019. On 15th November 2019, the value 12 lakh and additional rate of depreciation 10%, because it was used less than 180 days. So therefore 10% additional rate of depreciation. So 1,20,000 is additional depreciation. Normal 3,15,000, additional is 1,20,000. So total depreciation for the asset is 4,35,000. So that's about how to calculate depreciation for plant and machinery whenever there is a new plant. So that's about normal depreciation and additional depreciation. So method of calculation is the same for all class of assets. Normal depreciation is the same, whereas additional depreciation is only applicable for plant and machinery, that too new plant and machinery. Thank you very much.